life. I am excited. It is a Wednesday? Yeah, it's a Wednesday. It's a freaking Wednesday. Oh, let me check my... Let me make sure that I'm not going to dox myself. Alright, yeah, that I literally would have doxed myself. I have my address fully pulled up on my screen right now. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Okay. Oh, that would have been very, very bad. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm good now. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I had like my address up on Google Maps. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Okay, I'm going to draw Ekins. Ekins? Ekins? I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm going to draw him, but I want to make him look really stupid and dumb. I want to make him look very silly. Very silly. So that is what I'm going to do. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make him look silly and dumb. Silly and goofy. That's how I want my Pokemon to look right now. Hello, 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 Cyborg. How are you doing? How are you doing? Did you have work today? What is up? What is up? It is a Wednesday. Getting close to the end of the week. I mean, I guess not really. I guess it's truly hump day. We're right there in the middle, but closer to the end, you know? No work today. Okay, what'd you do? Did you watch any Spencer? You watch any Spencer? What did you... I drew today. I had a very exciting, totally not everything I do every single day draw. That's what I did today. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I was like, my head is really close to this camera. I should probably, like, step back a little bit. Step back a little bit. Ooh, that's good. That is good. I like to take breaks from shows, too, because I feel like, I personally get very, like, worn out if I watch a show for too much for too long. Maybe it's just me, but I kind of get worn out. Alright, Ekins, what color eyes does this guy have? What color eyes does this dude have? Oh, I can look at my phone. I'm so stupid. Comedian with amnesia. I don't understand what this show is about. What is this show about? I'm very curious. I'm very curious because I don't know. I'm very... Oh, he's got yellow eyes. Okay. Yellow eyes. Yellow golden eyes. Is he a detective? This sounds intriguing. Like, every episode sounds so different that it kind of reminds me of House. That's how different all the episodes sound. Kind of reminds me of House. Sorry, I was just scratching my ear. My ear's itchy. I don't know. Every time I braid my hair, I think stray hairs get into my ears. Hello, 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 my Luigi. I know that's not your name, but you will always be Luigi to me. I am drawing Ekins, a really silly, doofy, dumb version of him. Really dumb version. That is my goal. Really dumb. How was your day? How is your day? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Every episode sounds crazy. Every episode just sounds nutty. Like, in a good way. But damn. Okay. I'm going to put... I definitely want these to be, like, string... No. I have an idea. I have a vision. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? It's nice to see you back. What is up? What is up? I'm drawing Ekins. I usually draw a lot of other Pokemon, but I want to draw a snake guy today. I wanted to draw a little snake dude. I'm always hyper, man. I'm always hyper. I'll give it a little hat. I will certainly give him a little hat. I don't know which hat. Maybe I can give him a cowboy hat or something. I want his eyes to look kind of weird, but like scratchy maybe? I don't know. Let me draw the rest of... No, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't think I do. Hello, hello, hello. Like I said, I'm very hyper. That's me, baby. I feel just like you. I am extremely hyper all the time. I also have whipped cream. I was gonna eat whipped cream, and then I was like, I can't do that because that's like inappropriate for streaming. That's like, oh, I have this chat up there. I got very confused. I was like, why do I see two chats? Why do I see two chats? I will give him maybe a little cowboy hat. I will give him maybe a little bitty cowboy hat. Does anyone watch? I know if you're on YouTube, it might be helpful, or if you're on YouTube, because I have more comments from Twitch, so maybe I should keep the chat up there. I don't know. I think he will have his tongue out, or he'll have his tongue, like, sticking out. I have to watch this show, Cyborg, because I'm very intrigued by it. You should get... What does your boyfriend like? I can't tell you what to get him, because I don't know what he likes. I don't know what he likes. What do you usually give as gifts? What do you usually give? I think that you can't go wrong with like. Actually, it's hard. I have no idea because I don't know him, so I don't know what he would like. I can't. I couldn't help you. I couldn't help you. Maybe Warhammer. A lot of guys like Warhammer, but again, if he doesn't like Warhammer, that's not a very good. It's not a very good gift. So it all depends. It all depends on what he's into. All right, he's got these balls coming out of his butt. He's got these balls coming out of his butt. A bowling ball is a crazy gift because imagine you give someone a gift and it's super heavy and they start wondering what it could be and then it's a freaking bowling ball. I mean, I'm sure that that's like a great gift, like to some people. Like some people would love to have a bowling ball, but it's just a funny idea. Like you just give someone a bowling ball and they have no idea what the hell's going on. They just have no idea. It's just a straight up mystery. It's just a mystery, love. It's just a mystery. Oh, here comes Bagel. Bagel's coming over and she's screaming. She's screaming. Tim Burton stuff. Maybe a Tim Burton art book. There's like art books with Tim Burton's art in it. Those are pretty cool. I like Tim Burton. I like Tim Burton. I have to change the appearance of my chat because I made the text really small and it's like I'm very scared because the text is so small. Yeah, no, most people would not like be super big fans of getting a bowling ball. No hate to people who want bowling balls, but you know, I personally probably wouldn't love getting a bowling ball as a gift. But you know what? To each their own. To each their own. The coolest birthday gift I ever got, I got this year, and it was a Sesame Street Elmo set. It was so freaking cool, man. So freaking cool. I was so excited. I was so excited. I think Eakins has like a yellow on his stomach. I think so. I could totally be making that up. Did he drop a bowling ball on his foot? Because that's very painful. I would imagine that's what he did, and that sounds miserable. It is miserable to drop things. I hate that feeling of dropping things on your feet, because the bones are so tiny, it just hurts so bad. I'm sure everybody hates it, like, I'm not unique, but, like, damn, it sucks. Damn, Daniel, it sucks. Damn, Daniel. I feel so old, because I feel like Damn Daniel would not even register with some of the kids today. Like, I feel like teenagers, if you said Damn Daniel to them, they'd be like, what? What? It scares me how old I am. Like, my baby cousins are, like, full-grown adults now, and, like, it was more than that, because it's the Sesame Street, hold on, I'll post a picture, I don't have to post a picture, but it's a full Sesame Street, like, like, everything, the full Sesame Street with all the characters, Lego set. It's really cool. I'm very, very proud of it. It's awesome. It is very, well, I haven't built it yet, but I love it. It's the best gift I ever got. I'm a big, hello. Thank you so much, Poutine. I didn't call you Putin this time. I'm doing good. All right, that's the Eakins color done. And then I'm gonna do, Froakie? Kind of a weird name. I can't figure out if it's Froakie or It's something. It's something. I'm so hyper right now. I've got so much energy right now. I forgive me because I'm going to be acting a little crazy. I'm just very hyper right now. I'm very hyper. I have a Kermie right next to me. I have a full, you guys can't see it, obviously, but there's a full Sesame Street shrine next to me. I have 6 Bert and Ernie plushes directly next to me. 6 of them. I'm so freaking, like, Bert and Ernie are my favorite characters ever to be made. I love Bert and Ernie. I should wear a button that says, ask me about Bert and Ernie. Hi! How are you? I am drawing Eakins and Froakie. They are not gay. They're best friends. And I'll die on that hill. They're best friends. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Literally nothing wrong. However, I do not believe Bert and Ernie are gay. I think they're best friends. Thank you so much, Thor. You are extremely kind. Thank you. They are best friends. No, it is not. There's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but I lived with my best friend for a long time. So, to me, they are straight. But if someone wants to believe they're gay, they can believe they're gay. To each their own. But to me, in my heart, they'll always be straight. They're just best friends. They're saying Bert and Ernie are gay, but to me, yeah, maybe one of them is gay. I think Bert might be gay. I don't think Ernie is gay. But, like, regardless, in my heart, they're always going to be straight because I want them to be best friends. Well, they don't have to be straight. They could be gay, but they're not dating. Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. Bert and Ernie? That's what we're talking about. Oh wait, I wish could grab it. I have my plushes of them right next to me, but if I pull my plushes, there's gonna be a bunch of Sesame Street plushes flying down on me. And as funny as that would be to watch, it would be very annoying to clean. No, they do not bang. They do not bang. Bye, Thaw. Hello, hello, hello. They're bullying me. They're saying that Bert and Ernie are sexual. They're not sexual with each other. They don't do it sexual freak mode. They don't do freaky stuff together. They're best freaking friends. They're best freaking friends. They are best friends. I'm like very protective of Bert and Ernie. I'm very protective. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but they're best friends. They're just little cool dudes. They're just little dudes. You guys don't freaking have best friends? Come on, everybody's got their friend that they're kind of gay with, but they're not really gay. Everybody's got that. Everybody's got one of those. Everybody's got one of those. Well, if you're lucky, you have one. If you're lucky, you have one. If you're freaking lucky. They're talking about Bert and Ernie. I don't know if you know what Sesame Street is, but Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. They're saying that Bert and Ernie are gay. Which personally, I don't think they're gay. I just think they're best friends, but... I mean, they might technically be gay, but but they never said it. They left it up to people's interpretation. So for me, I don't consider them gay because they remind me of me and my best friend. So to me, they're best friends. But if someone else considers them gay, that's okay. It's just, it's just whatever you want them to be. They're just puppets, I'm definitely more of an Ernie, but I love Bert because I love that he's like pragmatic. I love his pragmatic attitude towards life, I love his collection of bottle caps as well. It's very cool. And I like his love for pigeons. He's like Mike Tyson. He's like Mike Tyson. Not everyone knows. I'm a huge Sesame Street fan. I'm the biggest Sesame Street fan. I have full behind me, you can't see it. I have a full wall of Cookie Monster plush, like dozens of Cookie Monster plushes, Elmo plushes, and then Bert and Ernie. So I love freaking Sesame Street. But there are unfortunately some people who they don't know about Sesame Street. I'm obsessed with Sesame Street. I have Sesame Street Vans that I'm wearing to the airport. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to wear my Sesame Street Vans to the airport. I don't think they're trying to. I don't think they're trying to be homophobic. I think they're trying to tell me that that they think Bert and Ernie are gay because they know that I don't think they're gay. So they're just pulling my leg. They're just pulling my leg because I don't think they're gay. So other people people like to tell me they are gay. But it doesn't matter. Like, I have no issue if they are gay. It's just that I don't personally think they are gay. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. They're straight to me. They are straight to me. I love Grover. I wish I could show my backpack right now. It's got a... Wait, hold on. Let me go get it. Hold on. I gotta show you guys my backpack. I goes to show you my backpack. Wait, I gotta show you guys some stuff. I'm back. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm back. Okay. Alright, sweating. Okay, so like I said, I'm the biggest Sesame Street fan in the world. Here's my backpack. It's Kermit, but then it has Oscar. And then on the other side is Grover. And then I can't show you all my plush because I have so much plush. But I made these. This is Cookie Monster. I made these all out of wood. Elmo, and then Grover. I made these. I'm very proud that I painted these, and I put the, cookie and I made these, so I'm very proud of them. Sorry. I'm very proud. Okay. I love Sesame Street. I'm with you. Okay, so what I think is that people forgot that some people are friends. Like, some people in TV shows are just friends, and there's nothing wrong with being just friends. Like, I think that it's okay for people to just be friends, and I feel like now everybody just ships like friends are like a forgotten about thing, and like no one wants anyone to be friends. They just want to ship people together. It drives me crazy. Thank you so much. I really want to sell these on Etsy's for like nurseries. I feel like people would put them in nurseries or like use them as like play food. Like I'm very proud of them. Sorry. But yeah, it drives me crazy because people aren't allowed to just be friends anymore. Everybody's got to be doing freaky stuff. What happened to friends? What happened to being friends? What happened to having a best friend, man? It's the freaking loneliness epidemic, I think. Makes people forget about the joy of friendship. Having a friend is freaking awesome. Like having a friend is something I want everyone, like a best friend, it's something that everyone should experience. But it's like some people just like they just make every character gay in their brain. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. But if you know what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Okay. Let me merge these. Merge this. This is going to be Froakie. I like how I said that although it's very obvious that it's Froakie. I mean, look. People can make people whatever they want in their canons. However, I just think it's weird that like friendship is like people aren't allowed to be friends anymore. Like if you have two characters that are best friends, people automatically are like they're gay, and it's like no, maybe they're just freaking best friends. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but there's also nothing abnormal about having a best friend. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know why. It just drives me crazy. It's because I love my best friend so much. And people would always ask us if we were gay. And we'd be like, no, we're best friends. And they'd be like, sure. And so I would just get annoyed because I'd be like, no. They're saying I'm gay because I said that people just randomly decide that random characters are gay. Like they're not trying to be homophobic. They're just teasing me because I said that people are about the thing about Bert and Ernie. I almost called him Bert and Gurney, as in Bert and Gay Ernie. Oh, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. I messed those up. Oh, I messed those up. All right. Gay Ernie. That's what they call him. Gay Ernie. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. That's his name. Don't wear it out. That's his name. Don't wear it out. I love Ernie, regardless of his orientation. But I don't think he has an orientation, because he's a freaking puppet. He's a freaking puppet. He's a puppet. I don't think he's gay or straight. I think he's some other thing. I think he's just a puppet. I think he's just fabric. I think he's just freaking fabric. Okay. And so let me give them mouth. He needs a mouth. I feel like he's always frowning. He's always freaking frowning. So how is everyone's day? Gay Ernie, yeah, Gay Ernie sounds like, he does sound like a side character in GTA. This is true. This is true. I'm actually drawing this frog inspired by a frog I drew earlier today, which was this frog. I drew this little dude earlier, and then I was like, wait, I gotta draw some Pokemon in that style with, like, the big giant eyes and, like, oh, let me get a little closer, with, like, the silly faces, so that's what I'm gonna do with these two. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so jealous of snow. I am so freaking jealous that you experienced snow. I'm so jealous. I haven't seen snow in a long time. It's gonna be 80 in New Jersey in a couple days, and then it's gonna be like 50 again the next day. The weather is very bizarre. The weather is very bizarre. It is very sickening. Because it's extremely hot in Florida. It's extremely hot. Man, the grass is always greener on the other side. The grass is always freaking greener. No one's ever happy with what they got, man. No one's ever happy with what they got, so we'd probably get sick of what the other one had very fast. Like, I would get sick of snow, and you'd get sick of it being really hot. Life be like that. Life be like that. Let me see. Let me paint these. I think these are fun and, like, silly boy style. The silly boy style. Silly boy style. I sent out so many freaking portfolios today. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like a crazy person sending out my portfolio. I get what you mean. Well, I'm of the opinion that not everyone needs to be made into a couple. Like, it doesn't matter gay, straight, or what. You don't have to make everybody... If there's two characters that are, like, interact with each other in some way, it's like, people always make them, People always make them like a couple, and like it's like not everyone's a freaking couple. Some people are just best friends and some people are just enemies. Like you don't have to make everybody a freaking couple. That drives me a little crazy. Like Bert and Ernie to me, like they're just best friends. It's okay to be just best friends, you know? It's very weird. I think people just like don't value friendship and they just have to make everything romantic. It's very strange. It's very strange. It drives me crazy. It really, really does. I said that twice in that way, but it does, so it's okay. I said it twice. I spazzed out twice. I think but I agree with you 100%. I think it just goes a little far. And it's like not in a homophobic way. It's just that I'm sick of best friends being like treated like they don't exist, you know? Yeah, it's very it's silly. And like you can have people in your life you love a lot but not romantically. You don't love everybody romantically. So like why is it like people make ships of everyone? It's weird. It's so weird. Okay, I think he's coming out pretty cute. I think he looks a little silly, which is what I want. I wanted this guy to look silly and goofy. I wanted him to look silly and goofy. Oops. It's so hard to decide which colors to use when you're like, it's not painting, but like layering the colors up like this. It's so hard to pick. It is hard to pick because I want them to look good. I want them to look very cute. I want them to look cutie. Cutie, cutie, cutie. I'm flying soon and I'm nervous. I'm not nervous about the flight. I'm just nervous about going through freaking security because I'm always afraid that like I'm going to get held up or something or the line's going to be super long. I want him to look goofy. Like I want him to look goofy. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I am going to New Jersey for Easter time. I'm going to New Jersey. I'm very sad because I won't be able to stream for like a week and I'm going to try to do some mobile streaming, but I'm very, very sad because I stream every single day. So it's going to be really weird not streaming. Like it's going to be bizarre. I'm not excited for that part. I'm not. I should have done that, but I don't fly too much, but I might start flying more because I'd like to travel more. Hi. I'm going to be very sad not streaming for a week. That'll be like I know that's not really that long, but for me that's like crazy long cuz I stream every day. It makes me very sad. It makes me very sad. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. But so that'll be like, I'm going to stream tomorrow and then I won't stream from like Friday to Friday. I'm going to try and do some like mobile streaming, but like, I don't know, mobile streaming makes me kind of nervous. Dude, MCO traffic never really gets that bad though. I will say like MCO is pretty decent. Like normally, yeah, sometimes I think the worst I've ever seen MCO was like 45 minutes. So I'm hoping since my flight is very early in the morning, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Holy shit. Yeah, that's fair. The airport at MCO is very big, but it's not a lot of security is super fast because it's like so many tourists. So I find that they have some of the best security, like just very efficient security. I just hope I don't have to take my shoes off because then it's like I hate doing that. I hate doing that. Yeah. Oh, I will be posting. I'm definitely going to be posting. And I'm going to be drawing, so I'll probably post drawings. I just don't have my setup to stream because I'll be in New Jersey. So I won't be able to stream, which makes me so sad. Like, it genuinely makes me sad. Streaming is the highlight of my day. I look forward to streaming all day and just chatting and drawing. Like, I look forward to it all day. Because, like, life is a little stressful right now, so it's just, like, a relief. It's a relief, you know? I am traveling to New Jersey. I'm going to New Jersey, so I am very excited to be in the Northeast for a little bit, but I'm just going to miss you guys for a week. It's going to make me sad. It's going to make me sad. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm nervous about security. I just hate going through security. I hate it because sometimes they say put your iPad in your bag, and sometimes they say keep your iPad out of your bag, and then I get overwhelmed. And also, I don't have, like, normally I can mentally plan out the airport in my mind, and this time I'm going to flying into a different way, so I don't have, like, as clear of a path in my mind. I don't know if anyone, like, is the same way, but usually when I'm going somewhere, I like to visualize where I'm going, and, like, my route through the airport and everything, and I don't have enough information, so I gotta go in blind, and I'm scared. Hello! I know that sounded like it made no sense, but if you're the type of person like I am, you'll understand it. Like, I'm usually, like, like mapping out the way I'm walking and everything, and this time I just have to go in blind, so I'm very nervous. I pregame it mentally. Like I just am like, okay, I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go here, and I don't have any of that information because I'm flying into a different airport, so I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I would I would choose the OC over LAX every single time then. I don't know. I mean, it also depends on what's cheaper. I always go with what's cheapest when I'm flying because I don't flying is not like an important like it's I'm only flying 2 hours. Like I always want the cheapest option. But like, damn. I'm a little nervy. But not about the flying. It's just the whole process of the airport. And then I have to like leave. I am flying by myself. And then I have to like leave my apartment at like 4 in the morning. So that's a little stressful, like, you know. Yeah, I follow the signs, but you'd be surprised at how dumb I could be. You'd be surprised. Oh my god, thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Airports in general are just confusing, but I'm Ubering to the airport. I am not going to take my car because that just seems a little crazy. That just seems a little crazy. No, this is Procreate, but this is a Microsoft Paint. Like this is Procreate, but I have Microsoft Paint, like overlay. I always wondered if people were gonna think I was drawing with Microsoft Paint. I am not. I am not. You fell asleep. I have so much energy. How is that possible? How is that possible? I feel like of all the people to fall asleep to, it would be hard to fall asleep to me because I just never shut the hell up. But you know what? People tell me they sleep to my streams, and I'm like, how? I don't know how because I'm so loud. But like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you can do it, hell yeah. I love falling asleep to like streams or TV or whatever. I need to figure out how his belly goes. I don't know where his belly is yellow. Cuz I'm guessing he has a yellow belly cuz a yellow belly. I drew it. I drew the yellow belly. This is Procreate on the laptop. Sorry, I get like my brain goes stupid, but this is Procreate on the laptop. Sorry about that. Or not a laptop. Jesus, iPad. Jeez Louise. Alright. I'm trying to think where his little stomach would go. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm super energized right now. I am super energized. I got crazy energy. I'm trying to think where his tum-tum would go. Where would his tum-tum go? Oh no. Oh no, his tum-tum. His little tum-tum. His little tum-tum. I want him to look super cute. Thank you very much. People are very mixed on my voice. I get very mixed reactions. People either say it's like the most annoying voice they ever heard or that it's relaxing. There's no in between. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate that. You are very kind. You are very kind. I try my best. I do my best. That's all I can do. That's all we can do. That's all, not just me, but that's all any of us can do. Try our freaking best, man. We got to try our best. Alright. Make this more gold. Make this more gold. Oh, I'm kind of blocking my, paint. Someone told me I sounded like a little boy, and I was like, oh, geez, thanks. Thanks. They were like, you sound like an excited little boy, and I was like, kind of. I can hear that. I can hear that. I don't know, but regardless, I am what I am. I am what I am. That's not dark enough. Oopsie. I always do that. I get to the point where excited little boy cadence. There you go. I could see that. I don't know. I don't hate my voice. Sometimes people insult my voice, and I really don't mind it. Like, my voice to me is just like a unique voice. I like my voice. I like it. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Some people just want to make you feel bad about things. I don't know. I don't know. My voice is fine. My voice is fine. I can't figure out this color, man. I want it to be a little darker, but not like cheese colored. Ugh. Not like cheese colored. I just can't figure it out. It's harder to see on your screen. It shows up a little darker on mine. Thank you. I get very overexcited. I get very overexcited. People were very surprised to hear my voice. Like, after posting selfies and stuff like that, people thought I was gonna have a totally different voice. And they were like, oh, you sound different than expected. And I was like, sorry. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I am what I am. I am what I am. I think that reason I have the speech patterns of a toddler is because I'm just overexcited all the time. I just live in a state of overexcitement. So you sound the opposite of me. Like, I sound like overexcited all the time, and you just sound like eeped. You're just eeped. You're just the eepies. Eepy boy. Eepy boy. No, cheese, no! What am I doing here? What am I doing here? That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I want to do... Let's see, we'll do like this. Go like this. Like that. A little bit of... I'm trying to make it look like my... Not my reference, but like my original drawing, which was the frog. I'm trying to get like this style into that. So I keep referencing this and coming back into this. Thank you very much, JG's World. Thank you very much. I can't change it, so I don't worry too much about it. If I can't change something, I try not to worry about it. My voice is my voice, you know? And if people don't like it, then tough, because I can't change it. I can't change what I sound like. I wouldn't even if I could, because it's just my voice. I don't know. People are weird. People are silly, but thank you very much. It looks, I would guess if he's having a cheeseburger that it's American cheese. That's my guess. That is my guess. Maybe I should lift the eyes up. Maybe they don't really fit in that spot. Yeah, they don't really fit. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to move the eyes. I'm gonna have to move the eyes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subbing for 2 months. Resubbing for 2 months. Thank you so much. Wait. I gotta finish. You're going to Svalbard? Wait, hold on. Svalbard, that's so sick. That is so freaking sick, dude. That is so awesome. How long is the flight to Svalbard? Because that's like an island off Norway, right? Like, I'm not great at geography, but I did win a geography once. That is an island off of Norway. Off of, what is what? It's like it's an island, I think. I could be wrong. I know they have a lot of polar bears. You're deaf for sure gonna see, you're deaf for sure. You're for sure gonna see a lot of polar bears, would be my guess. You are gonna see polar bears. That is a freaking awesome adventure. I'm jealous. I'm freaking jealous, Relic. That is like such a cool adventure to go on. That is freaking sweet. I have to fix the eyes. The eyes don't really work. That's why I have to fix them. I've got to fix them. I'm Happy Easter, JJ's World. It is coming soon. It is coming soon. I will not be here. I won't be streaming, unfortunately. Well, I guess it'd be Easter, so not anybody would be around. But I will not be streaming. But I appreciate that. Happy Easter to you as well. Shabam! Shabam, baby! Shabam! Okay, so this part I have to do like. I'm gonna do like under here. I'll do some shading under here. I'm gonna do some shading under there. I'm trying to make it like silly goofy. Silly goofy! My mom, I don't have to prove my mom is hot. My mom's definitely doesn't, my mom's married. So she does not try to impress anybody. My mom is married. My mom's a married lady. She's not trying to get a boyfriend online. She's not trying to get a boyfriend online. She's spoken for. She is spoken for. Mrs. Lorenzo is spoken for. Sorry, I just docked myself, but it's okay. It's alright. I think my name is on my website anyways, so anyone who knew my website would know my name. Anyone who knew my website would know my name. Oh, tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. Tell him I said, what's up? Happy coming birthday. Happy upcoming birthday. Happy upcoming birthday. This looks crazy at this moment, but it will make sense. Actually, no, it won't. It looks like poop. It looks like poop. It looks like poop. It looks like stinky poopy caca. Stinky poopy caca. Alright, yeah, I don't know, people are like, don't let your last name get out, and it's like, it's literally on my art website, which is, I have linked in my, link tree. Yes, please post them. Oh my god, if you see a polar bear, you have to post pictures. Also, please, thank you for subbing, I saw that, thank you so much. Thank you. I would like to see, when you see a polar bear, please post the pictures. Also, be very careful. Polar bears are dangerous. Polar bears are, like, the most dangerous type of, bear. Be careful. Don't get yourself hurt. Don't get yourself hurt. Of course. Of course. He's a, what is he, an Aries? I'm guessing he's an Aries. That's what I think he is, right? Am I right? Not that I'm a huge astrology person, but I would guess he's an Aries. I would guess. I am a Pisces. I am a Pisces. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. I have to fix the eyes. They're scaring me. They're scaring me. These eyes are scaring me. Alright. Alright. We'll go up here, and I have to make them more, like, where they end appropriately. I would have to... I think I might have to just erase the whole eyes and just give him different eyes. I think I might have to just give him new eyes. He might need some new eyes, man. No, these are fine. These are fine. These are fine. So what are you going to Svalbard for? Is it just like a trip? Like, or is there any reason you're going? That, or do you have family, like, in Norway? I'm genuinely very interested in this because I just watched a thing on Svalbard and they were talking about the polar bears. So I'm very interested. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sure it's like Svalbard. Svalbard. He's a polar bear. Oh, he's a polar bear going home to his polar people. He's going home to his polar people. He's going home to his polar peeps. Polar bears are sick. Polar bears are sick, but they are definitely the most aggressive bear, so I'm worried. Don't get eaten. Please don't get eaten, man. It's not how you want to go. Not how you want to go. Don't get chomped down on. I watched a documentary about people who actually died there from getting eaten by polar bears, so I'm a little nervous, but I know you're going to be okay. I know you're going to be okay. Just don't do anything stupid. I'm sure that those people were doing dumb stuff and, like, sticking their hands in their mouth and stuff like that. They're sticking their hands in their mouth. I can't believe polar bears are an animal that even exists. Like, why? Like, why? This is a lily pad, by the way. This is not just a random shape. This is going to be a lily pad. A lily pad. A cute little lily pad. Is anyone else traveling for Easter? Anyone else doing any big travels? I never travel. Unfortunately, I wish I did more, but I'm excited, like, to do this. I'm just scared. I'm just scared. And I'm not even scared of flying. It's crazy. Like, flying does not scare me in the slightest. Once the plane is off the ground, I find it very relaxing. Because I'm going to bring my Switch. I don't know what I'm going to play. I think I'm going to play, Hello Kitty. I think I'll just play a lot of Hello Kitty on the plane, but I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe Stardew. Like, maybe I'll just play, like, something very relaxing. It's also going to be 5 in the morning, so I could try to sleep. I like them both equally. I like painting on paper, and, I like painting on digital. I like them both equally. I think the only preference I have is I like the finished product more when I have it in my hand, so I prefer, like, a canvas with paint. But I like the process of digital art because I have all the colors at my fingertips. So I like them both for different reasons. But for jobs, for, like, illustration jobs, because I am an illustrator and I do, like, work. Well, I try to get more work, but I do have jobs working in the industry. And, like, they're all digital, you know? I hate turbulence. How long have you been together? I don't know. I can't say about anything about proposing because I'm fortunate that I am the girl, so I feel like that's never going to be a worry of mine, but I don't know. I could not tell you. I mean, I know some girls propose, but that would not be what I want to do, so I could not tell you. I think when you know, you know. But then again, that's probably horrible advice, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think that you just have to, I wouldn't propose on a birthday, only because it's like, if something did happen and you didn't end up staying together, you don't want, like, the birthday to be, like, you know, like, ruined. I mean, I don't know. That sounds bad. Like, that's not a good way to look at it. Oh, 4 or 5 years? No. I think that's, like, wedding time. I think 4 or 5 years is basically wedding time. Call me crazy, but maybe he's waiting. Maybe he's waiting. I have not tried spray painting art, but I've seen it, like, at the shore and stuff. I always just wonder how much of it is, like, oh, like, do you mean graffiti or, like, spray painting on canvas? Do you mean graffiti? Because I love looking at graffiti. Like, I like the way graffiti looks. But I'm definitely not talented at it. Like, I definitely don't have the skills for it. I don't like these eyes at all, and I'm gonna erase the eyes. The eyes are getting erased. The eyes are getting erased. I hate them. I hate them. And they're getting erased. They're getting erased, love. They're getting erased. I have to fix them. When you know it's not working, you know it's not working, and you gotta fix it. Oops. Oops. All right. All right. Graffiti on canvas. I have seen it, but I have not done it. I have seen it. I have not done it. I just felt like, okay, so this is my only thing with it is that I felt like I saw a couple people different people doing it, but they were all drawing the same things. So I don't know if it's like like if it's original and some people are just shitty and they just copy, or if it, like everybody's copies it. If you get what I'm saying, because I was on the boardwalk and like everybody had very similar stuff, so I couldn't tell if like they were just copying each other or if it's like all supposed to look like it wasn't stylistically similar because it's spray paint. It's all gonna look similar, but it was like the same exact paintings at like everyone's booth. So I was very confused. Um, I mean, 4 or 5 years to me, that's around when you. That's a long time. I'm Latina, so for me, it's like 1 year and you're married and having kids. That's how I look at it. But that's my Latina genes. That's my Latina genes, man. I love graffiti. I love graffiti. I love street graffiti. I think that it's very cool. And I've watched so many documentaries about graffiti artists. I think it's just so cool to like want to put your art out there like that. I think there's graffiti artists and then there's people who do graffiti. Like there's not all graffiti is good graffiti, but some of it is like it's like real art, you know? I think it gets a lot of flack, but it's definitely real art and they're taking a lot of risks because they could get arrested. They're very brave. They're very brave because I would be scared. Like Keith Haring, he was getting arrested all the time and I loved Keith Haring's art. Keith Haring, it sucks because he got like overplayed. Like people are like, oh, I went to the same art school as Keith Haring. Sorry, I tell everyone that. It got like a little overplayed where everyone owns Keith Haring stuff, but I love Keith Haring. They can't make me hate Keith Haring. They can't make me hate it. I like the idea of art being accessible to everybody. That's what I think is cool about streaming and like obviously a much smaller scale, but like everybody should be able to like access art, not just rich people. Not just rich people. I have no confidence in some things. I have no confidence in myself in a lot of ways, but I am I started doing YouTube maybe like actually streaming. I started in the end of January. Maybe the end of January I started streaming. So I think January, February, March, April. So about 4 months. About 4 months. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm trying to do more YouTube videos because this is mostly right now I just stream, but I'm trying to do more videos. I want to try and do a video a week at least. So I got to get back onto it. I got to get back onto it. Yeah, no, I have confidence sometimes and I have no confidence at other times. It really depends on the thing. Like I'm confident in my art. I like my art, but I have no confidence in like myself sometimes, which is unfortunate. Like when I'm applying for jobs, like art jobs, I'm like, no way, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to get it. And then it's like, why not try? Why not freaking try? Even if they give it to someone better, then like at least I still try. At least I still try. At least I try. Cuz I'm always comparing myself to like children's book illustrators that I know that are really successful and they're older than me, but like I'm ready to be there and I'm always comparing myself to them and I'm like, damn, I suck. But I have to be like, no, they're way older and they've been doing this for longer. You know, you got to talk yourself down when you're beating yourself up. You've got to remember that everybody starts somewhere. I have painted nude portraits. I've only smoked cigarettes when I was drunk in high school. So I have not smoked a cigarette as an adult, but I have painted nude portraits. I have. That's not really my type of art, though. My type of art is kids' book art. That's what I really want to do is kids' books. Kids' books, promotional stuff. That's usually what I do. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm drawing Pokemons right now. I am drawing Pokemons at the moment. I'm sure you can see that, but I did not need to tell you that, but I appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm going to get my frog that I drew onto this page because I need to keep looking at him because I want to remember the style that I'm going for with these guys. Because I drew this frog because I was just, like, thinking about Princess Tiana. And then I was like, I want to draw that with Pokemon. So that's why I'm drawing these this way, but I don't want to lose that style. I would want to just do the art, and I have done the art for children's books before. But thank you so much, Cyborg. I don't think I ever posted that one online. That's a great compliment to me because that's the type of art I like to do is kids art for kids. Like, and that's all my professional work has been for kids, like in educational stuff. So that I appreciate that. I don't know if I would write the story myself though. I don't know if I've got the chops to write a good story. I think that kids deserve things that are really good because kids are very smart and they usually get crap stuff. So if I could write a really good book, I would do it. Because I think there's a lot of people who are like, kids are stupid. I can write anything and it'll sell. But like, I don't want to make stuff that's bad. I want anything I make to be good. I think kids deserve good content. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone is being so nice to me. I feel like my mom has paid off the chat. I feel like my mom has paid you guys off. Is she paying you guys? Are you all getting $5 from my mom? Are you all getting $5 from my mom? But yeah, no, I think it's sad that a lot of people don't treat kids stuff very seriously. Like kids stuff gets like no respect. It's very sad. It's the same thing with the Minecraft movie. $10, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Minecraft movie, everyone's like, oh, who cares if it sucks? It's for kids. And it's like, kids deserve good movies. Like, we got good stuff when we were kids. Why do kids not deserve good stuff? Why do kids not deserve good quality stuff? Like, they're smart. You know, kids are very smart. Yes, George Soros is paying you to be nice to me. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's all making sense now. Oops, what did I do here? What did I do here? I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I don't know. I used to be self-conscious about my art style because I was like, I wish I could do, like... I didn't wish I could do something else, but I would be, like, embarrassed showing people because I was like, oh, they're not going to think I'm serious, or they're not going to take my art serious. But I like my art. I like my art. $20? Damn. Damn. You gotta be even nicer for $20. For $20, you gotta be like, you're the best. You're the best. Oh no, what happened? Oh yeah, it is going to a good cause. It's going to, all of George Soros's money is going to a good cause. The money, well, no, but the money spent being nice to me is going to a good cause. The money being spent to pay people to be nice to me, that's a good cause. That was very funny. I go, it's all going to a good cause, and I thought about it, and I was like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, let me do this. But yeah, I like my art style now. I used to be more self-conscious about it when I was younger, because I went to, like, I was with school with kids who did, like, the serious, beautiful oil paintings, and I was like, look at my derpy Pokemon. Not Pokemon, but I wasn't drawing Pokemon at the time, but, like, look at my derpy kids' drawings. And they'd be like, huh. And I'd be like, okay. All right, to each their own. I like derpy stuff. I love derpy. Derpy makes me happy. Derpy makes me happy. I love things that are derp. And that's the millennial in me. That's the millennial in me. I need a good derp. I need to be laughing. I need to be laughing. I gotta figure out where the yellow belly would go on this drawing here. I gotta figure it out. So does anyone have, like, actual Easter plans? Because I have no actual Easter plans. I miss being a kid because I did an Easter egg hunt. One year, I don't know what happened to me. One year I was so excited about the Easter egg hunt, and I was too old to be doing this. I pissed my freaking pants. I was not, like, old, like an adult. I was, like, 5 years old, though. And I walked around and did the whole Easter egg hunt with piss pants. With freaking piss pants. I did the whole Easter egg hunt like that. And my mom was like, did you piss yourself? And I was like, wait. Oh my god! Relic, holy smokes! Thank you so much! Oh my god, I was like, huh? Holy smokes, Relic, thank you so much. I was so talking about my piss pants, and I looked up, I was like, holy smokes, thank you. Now you got to experience that while I was talking about being 5 years old and having pissy pants. Thank you so much, Relic. Do you want me to draw a Pokemon for you? Do you want a Pokemon? I will draw whatever Pokemon you want me to draw. I will do it. I will do it. Let me do it. That sounds crazy. That sounds delicious. I love when people bring their culture, like, into, like, I don't know, they don't abandon their culture. Like, that's, like, classic Greek. I like when people, like, keep their culture. I can't explain it, but it is very based. That was based, Relic. That was based. Oh, that's a cute idea. That is a very cute idea. Togepi with an Easter theme? Oh, that's adorable, actually. That is adorable. That is adorable. I just want to see... No more ads! No more ads! Woo! No more ads. Everybody thank Relic. Everybody thank Relic for being a G. Well, everybody who has to thank Relic. Not you have to, but you know what I'm saying. Let's all thank Relic for being a freaking G. For being a G, if you will. If you will. If you will. No more eggs. No more eggs, man. No more eggs. I feel like there's no more eggs. Half the times I go to the grocery stores, no damn eggs. No eggs. Hi! Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? I'm drawing Pokemons. What is up? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you could always get a new one, or you could just sit through the ads. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. The ads aren't too terrible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You are very kind. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having an awesome Wednesday. This is kind of an ugly stage in the drawing right now, but it'll get better. It's kind of in the ugly point, but I appreciate that very much. You are kind. You are kind. All right. This is, yeah, literally the meaning of life. That's what I'm talking about half the time. I'll be drawing the dumbest stuff ever. I'm drawing some dumb Pokemon, and I'm like, to live is to, and then an ad hits. And then an ad hits. And then I lowered the ads as much as I could, but you know, it makes me want, like, it makes me keep some ads, so I have to keep some ads. And they do help me out, so I appreciate you watching them. I think this makes it look a little better. Like, I feel like it needed the this little bit of tummy. Well, thank you so much. It's just like not finished, so I feel like when it's not finished, it's always like a little wonky. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. You are very kind. I always just wanted to make it cuter, but we're gonna get there. I want it to be cute. Hell yeah, I can. For you, Relic, after gifting 10 subs, yes, I will draw. Let me get my pen. I'll draw it right after I'm done with this one. Ah. I've drawn Gengar like a million times, but I will happily draw Gengar again, and I'll write Delibird. Okay. Do you want them together or separate? Literally, okay, so Eakins is such a silly boy. Eakins is such a silly boy that I feel like that's exactly what the face he's making. I'm nervous. I hope that I can do them justice. I hope I can do them justice. I hope they look good. Okay, together. Okay. All right, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but we're gonna do it. Let me just finish this boy, and then we will draw Gengar and Delibird. Gengar and Delibird. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll finish him after because I can always go back to him. I do want to make him on something. Like, I feel like he needs to be like. He doesn't really do that. I feel like he needs to be on some kind of ground, but I will come back to it. All right, let me put that there. Put that there. And let me shrink these guys down, move them up. Let me move them over. These are funny dudes. These are funny. These are funny. I still got to do Froaky's face, but it's okay. I'll do his face after. I'll do his face after. Actually, let me draw the big yellow bulbous eyes while I'm up here. So he looks slightly less scary. Slightly less scary. Because he's got big, giant, yellow, round eyes, I think. I'm like out of breath. I'm so excited. I'm just in an excited mood today. You have made my freaking night too, Relic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alright, copy, paste. Just so I don't have these two blank things staring at me. I want his eyes to be... Maybe I'll do his eyes like a little more like that. Like maybe they're a little far apart from each other. Maybe make them like that. And then... Oh, wait. What if he's looking... This is going to look stupid, but what if he's looking in two different directions? Sorry. I promise I'm about to start the Delibird and the Gengar, but I just... What if he's looking like in true weird frog fashion? He's looking like in just two different directions. Is that too weird? Is that too derpy? Is that too derp? If he was just like staring off in two different ways. Okay, that eye is kind of derp in general, but... Is that too derp? I think it might be. I think it might be. Gator gang, gator gang, gator gang! Hell yeah! I think that might be too derpy. But, like, it's kind of funny. But it might be too derpy. I don't know. I want it to be funny, but I don't want it to be stupid either. Maybe I'll make him more... Maybe I'll just make him ever, like pretty much have, like, kind of weird, like, not paying attention eyes. Um, like, zoned out kind of eyes? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I think these work. Okay, those work. All right. All right. And then I will just put them, I'll fix their location, and I'll be drawing. I'm excited for Delibird. I'm very, very excited for Delibird. Delibird. I cannot pronounce anything, so, you know, if I mispronounce stuff, that's just because I'm stupid. That's just because I'm stupid. Okay. All right. I'll come back to those. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, sometimes the bad Pokemon are the funniest Pokemon and the best Pokemon. Let me get up some reference, because I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Do you want it drawn in this, like, goofy style? Like, with the big head and everything? Delibird. Okay. He reminds me of, what's the word? What is the word that I'm thinking of? Club Penguin? He reminds me of Club Penguin very much. Club Penguin. Actually, let me get the reference up on my iPad so that I can, sorry. I was looking up, different, like, mythological creatures. Delibird. Delibird. I was looking up mythological creatures to draw. Okay. Let's do Delibird. And then I know what Gengar looks like, but sometimes I think I know what things look like. VMK? I have not. I just played, I was playing a VR chat a couple days ago. Not playing, I guess. Oh. Okay, I'll keep it in this style. That is not official artwork. I don't like to use non-official artwork as reference. I don't know why. I just like to not use official. Or I only like to use official reference because the, huh. Am I crazy? Did I not just download that? Did I not just download that? Okay. Alright. Oh, wait. Speaking of games, sorry, my brain is so easily distracted. I'm like, ding dong. Ding dong. I've been playing Backrooms, and holy smokes, guys. It's scary. It's also hard. It's also freaking hard, man. It's also freaking hard. The Backrooms games, or Backrooms, I think Backrooms Together something it's called. It's freaking hard. Actually, let me get the reference for the other one, because I think that this one is going to be easier to draw. Like, Gengar is usually easier to draw, and this guy is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Well, he's not going to be a pain in the butt in a bad way, but, like, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I don't even know why I said ding dong. Everything's a mystery to me. Everything's a mystery to me. My brain, I say stuff, and immediately, like, what did I say? What have I said? Okay, so these are my references. Oh, I would play a horror game on stream. If anyone wants, I can play a horror game on stream. Like, maybe I'll do it while because I won't have my stream thing set up to do drawings next week, but I could definitely, like, play a horror game on stream, and I think that would be very fun. I think that would be fun. I mostly want to keep this, art channel, but, like, I think that could be fun. Oh, I think we could have fun just watching me freak the hell out and go, ah! The whole time. Backrooms is freaking scary, man. It is freaking scary. It is scary. Alright, this, and then it's like, whoop. And then it's like, this one goes down. I'm trying to figure him out, and then I will be able to stylize him more once I figure out what he looks like. Once I figure out what he looks like. Once I realize what the guy looks like. I always, like, it always takes me a second to, like, think about what a character looks like, and then I can start stylizing them. Ooh, I want him to have big, goofy, like, ding-dong eyes. Ding-dong eyes. Ding-dong eyes. Ding-dong is just my word, man. Ding-dong is just my word. I mean, horror games, isn't that how PewDiePie got famous? Like, he was just playing, horror games and people liked watching him. Like, I could be wrong, but isn't that, like, a PewDiePie thing? Or is that Markiplier? Maybe it was probably everybody. Oh, have any of you played Repo? Repo, you can get projectile vomit. Repo can make you projectile vomit. Like, like, you won't, but the character can. The character can. I think that they all probably got famous playing horror games and people just watching them. I remember there's an episode of South Park that's like, why don't you just play the games? Why do you watch people play them? And my parents were like, yeah, that's true. And I was like, you don't get it. You don't get what it's like to watch people play games. It's fun. It's fun, Mom and Dad. It's fun. They were like, okay, sure. This does not look right now, but I promise once I'm actually drawing it, it will look much better. It's always, they always start out a little goofy. A little goofy. How do I freeform? Okay. Be like a little leaner, and then like a little smaller. More chibi. More chibi. And then a big puffy tail. Big puffy tail. And then I want him to be like next to Gengar, who's gonna be way up there. I am drawing right now. This is an iPad Pro. And I also draw on, this is a Procreate of the iPad Pro, but I also draw on Photoshop with the Cintiq. I have a Cintiq right here, but I actually can't use it right now, but I also like the Cintiq. I have the smallest Cintiq, which is now the size of the biggest iPad, so that's kind of funny. That's a little funny. That's a little goofy. The Masters, like golf? I do not watch the Masters. I've been playing a lot of golf with friends, though. If any of you ever want to play golf with friends on stream, maybe we could set something up. I don't know if any of you have golf with friends, but, like, it's very fun. I'm addicted to golf with friends. Hey! That is his sack. That's his sack. Okay, his sack. Alright. But it kind of looks like his tail. Okay, I want them to be, like, buddy, where he's, like, up in the air, and he's got, like, this big, stupid grin, like, super exaggerated grin. And then he's gonna have his little legs. Like that. He's gonna be, like, up in the air. This is a really rough sketch. This is really rough. And then he'll have an arm reached out like that, and then... Sorry, I'm just, like, hyper-focusing on this drawing right now, because I want it to come out nice. Because you gifted me 10 subs, I need to make a nice drawing for you. I would totally play golf with friends with some of you guys, if you ever wanted to. Hello! You just have to, I'll make a post about it on Discord, and then we can set something up, perhaps. I just have to have guarantees that, like, you guys will not use any naughty words, which I don't think you will, but, like, that will get me banned. I would have to make sure that I do not get banned, but I love freaking golf with friends. I'm addicted to golf with friends. My sketches are always so crazy, but... There's a method to my madness. Oh, maybe Gengar could be sitting on that sack. Wait, hold on. Maybe he's sitting... Wait, is that weird? No, naughty words, like, one that begins with... I don't even want to say it. But the really naughty words, I don't want to get banned. Please don't get me kinda banned. Please don't get me kinda banned. Please. Maybe I can make Gengar smaller and make him sitting on his sack. But it's kind of weird to have him... Yeah, no slurs. No slurs. I will get banned, and I'll be very sad. Maybe he could be sitting on there. Maybe that's a fun way to do it. And then he's looking at him like, why are you on my sack? Why are you on my sack? Why? Alright, let me do a new sketch. Does that... I don't know if that makes any sense, but I do think the idea of him sitting on his sack is pretty funny. Okay. Now my next sketch is usually my nicer sketch, and then from the next sketch, then I do that. It's Delibird's tail, but I think it might be funny if he's sitting on his tail because he's such, like, a little prankster and, like, a little troublemaker. I think he would happily sit on his tail, and he wouldn't care if it, like, hurts him. I think he would happily just be like, haha, I'm on your tail. And Delibird would have to be like, okay, alright. Delibird's a stinker. I love penguins. I'm going to the Camden Aquarium when I'm in New Jersey, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This one's based off Santa Claus, right? Am I tripping? Delibird's based off Santa Claus. Am I crazy? It is not a ball sack. Not a ball sack. Because he's got Santa... He looks like Santa Claus. He's got Santa Claus stuff. Let me see. This is going to be black like this. And then this will be like that. And this will be black like this. It'll be like that. And then he'll got his arm out. He's got his big pooch. His big pooch. Balls! Okay, it's based on that. There's the Santa song, the Halloween, or the holiday song, that's a Pokemon holiday song, and, they mentioned Santa having, Pokemon, and I always wondered which Pokemon Santa would have. Like, who would be his team? Who would be his team? Okay, so the Gengar, I think would be very funny to have Gengar just, like, sitting on him and, like, not caring. He's like, whatever. Nerd. He would be calling him a nerd. For sure. For sure, for sure. I think, Relic, do you like this pose? Does this make you happy? I don't know. I do commissions all the time. That was a very weird way of putting this, but does this work for you? I know that you're not, like, you don't have any particular, like, oh, his hand is coming out weird. His hand just came out really weird. And his foot needs to be bigger. Gengar's kind of tricky to draw because he's, so easy to draw, which is like a trap. Yeah, I always wondered what Santa would have. I think Santa would have, I mean, Santa would obviously have Delibird, but, like, yeah, Stantler, I don't know. Who would, like, the Easter Bunny have? I guess he would have all bunnies. I think the Easter Bunny would have buddies. I think. That should be a drawing I do, is, like, the Easter Bunny with some Pokemons. Or I should draw the Easter Bunny as Pokemons. I should draw the Easter Bunny as Pokemon, like, and see how that comes out. This sack might be too small for him to be sitting on it. Maybe I can make his legs a little smaller and, like, push them back a little bit. No, that's not sitting. Ah. The Pokemon Gacha game I did not play, but the only Pokemon, like, game I played that wasn't a Pokemon game was, Pokemon Go. I've played Pokemon Go, but that's it. I've never played... Gacha games scare the hell out of me, because I know so many people who lost, like, tons of money playing gacha games. Like, not a little bit, like, thousands of dollars playing gacha games. And then later on, they're like, where's my money? And it's like, you spent it all on friggin' anime babes. You spent it all on anime babes, man. Which is understandable, but, like, damn. You spent it all. Every dollar. Every freaking dollar on the anime babes. Every dollar. But my roommate was obsessed with Pokemon Go, and she spent so much money on battle passes. Oh my god, she was going crazy with battle passes, and I had to be like, slow down, sister. Slow down. This was during the pandemic, so maybe that's why it was worse. I only enjoyed playing it sometimes. I got kind of burnt out on it. I got a little burned out on it. My roommate was super into it. I don't know. I'm sure she still does it, but, like, she would do, like, go out for every community day and stuff like that, and I was not that into it. But she's also much more into Pokemon than I am. How's this pose look, Relic? I'm going to put this to the side, but I think this could be fun. I don't know. It kind of looks like he's not sitting on anything. I might have to move the down part of the sack so I can move this right here. And then, so it's, like, lower. And then I could have him, like, there. And then I can put Gengar, like, move him more towards it. I don't know. I'm trying to make this work. I think it's very funny, the idea of him sitting on his sack. I think it's too funny to pass up. Oh, I want to cut it. Paste it. Because Gengar is really big. Like, I know the size-wise doesn't make sense. But I know the size doesn't make sense. But regardless. Yeah, I think Pokemon Go is... I mean, Pokemon Go is definitely a casual game. I just never... I don't know. I got kind of frustrated because it seemed like everyone got way more shinies than I did. And, like, that kind of turned me off. Which sounds so bratty. But I just never felt like I got my fair share of shinies. Like, I felt like everyone else was always getting shinies. And I was like, where the hell are my shinies? Where are my shinies? Where are they? Where are my shinies? And I was getting a little frustrated. Which totally sounds like a baby thing. Like, I know that, but still, I mean, I was working hard. I was working my butt off. I was doing a lot of walking. Yeah, maybe they knew what they were doing more than I did. Maybe I just didn't know what I was doing, but I was always like, damn, I want more freaking shinies. I want more shinies. I also think that Community Day shinies don't really count. Like, I'm sorry, but that's like, doesn't count. Everybody gets 1,000,000 shinies on Community Day. Alright, Relic, I'll wait for you if you're here to tell me if the pose is okay. And then I'll start coloring. I'll move these. I'll put these over here for right now. And then who else? Community Day was like, it made, oh, it's okay. Okay. I just want it to be fun. I just want these little dudes to look cute. Maybe Gengar will have bigger eyes, but we'll see. We'll see. Do you want me to change it? If you want me to change it, I'll change it. I just thought this was a funny idea, but if you want me to change it, I can change it. I'm gonna start coloring him though. I'm gonna start coloring him. Yeah, Community Day shinies are cheat code. It was just dumb because it's like I feel like I couldn't even be proud of a shiny I caught on Community Day. At that point, it's like, what the hell? What the freaking heck? What the freaking heck? Everyone's got this, man. It just sucks. I remember I used to get a lot of shinies from Puerto Rico. You know when you would, like, exchange gifts with people? Okay, good. Good. Just checking. Just checking. Let me see. Let me draw like this. I will draw this part of him now. I love putting these shapes together. When I was doing this style in college, it was so, like, my teachers were, like, mesmerized because they didn't know what lineless was, and I was like, damn, you guys are old. You guys are old. But I don't think lineless used to be as popular. I don't think lineless used to be very popular. It's a lot more popular now. Yeah, the eggs could be from fun places. And the eggs, I always felt like you got more shinies from, like, random places. I don't know. I never had any luck with shinies, so. I never had any luck with it. Not that, I mean, most shinies are freaking ugly. Let's be honest. Most shinies are freaking ugly. Hello, what? Welcome back. Welcome back. Most shinies are not cute. They don't, because they're like, I don't know if they're still random or they used to be random. I know they were random at one point, but like, all the green, man. All that freaking green. All that freaking green. Isn't Shiny Kamala pink or purple? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. It's exactly the fucking same. Oh, but it's pink and it's got a pink. That's cute. That is a cute shiny. I really like that. But I don't like that it's just, I feel like it should have a little more change than that, but it's very cute. But I feel like a lot of the shinies are like, here he is and he's green, and it's like, damn, this is stupid. Dumb. I don't really like this shiny. But what do I know? I'm not like a big Pokemon person, so I can't complain. Most of the shinies are pretty ugly. Most of the shinies are pretty ugly, I think. I think most of the shinies are, like, notoriously bad. Because they don't, like, they're not, like, tailored to the individual Pokemon. It's just, like, a change of colors. Like, the Kamala one is cool because that one, like, looks tailored to her. That is, like, tailored to her. That is, nothing's stopping it. But the same thing with the Kamala one is, like, why is it just her accessory and not her that's shiny? Her accessory. Unless that's part of her, which is strange. It's strange. I always feel bad for people from Twitter who follow me from Twitter who have no interest in Pokemon at all, and they come to my stream expecting me to talk about, like, I don't know, politics, because it seems like everyone's political on there, and then they're like, I'm like, Pokemon. You have interest in Pokemon, that's true. I don't have a huge interest in Pokemon. People would think that I was more interested in Pokemon than I am, but I love drawing Pokemon. I think drawing Pokemon is, like, my favorite thing. They're just so fun. They're just really fun to draw. They're very fun to draw. And I feel like they're, like, most Pokemon designs are really good. Some of them aren't great, but most of them are pretty good. Most of them are pretty fantastic. I don't know if these eyes are gonna work, but we're gonna go for it. He looks scary. He looks terrifying. Oh no, he looks terrifying. Oh no, he looks really scary. He looks scary. He looks too scary. I have no interest in talking about politics. I'm not talking about politics at all. That is not my, I don't know enough, I'm not educated enough, and I'm not gonna get into it. I like people need a space from politics at this point. I'm just like, I can't. That's the last thing on earth I want to talk about is political stuff. No. Not for me. Not for me. I think it's so weird too when people who know nothing about politics will come on here and talk about politics, and I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're freaking talking about. You're just making stuff up. I don't think you should talk about anything unless you're kind of educated on it. So I would not be talking, or like have a seriously, like, know what's going on. I don't know enough of what's going on to talk about anything. All I want to talk about is Pokemon and drawing. That is it. That is it. That's all I want to talk about is Pokemon, drawing, etc. Etc. This looks so weird with, like, you can only see the outline. It looks so funny. This looks funny. This looks goofy. I should set the background to like a gray. So that, yeah. So that this looks a little better. Um, yeah, thank you. I don't know enough, and I'm not educated enough. I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not educated enough about anything. So I want to have fun. Also, I just feel like people need a freaking break. People need a break, man. That's all you ever hear about now is politics. People need some time to like talk about things that make them happy and fill them with joy. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are having a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Are you drawing again? I know you were drawing yesterday. I know you were drawing yesterday. I'm drawing Pokemons. I'm drawing some Mons. Typical Stefanici, drawing freaking Mons. Classic Stefanici. What can I say? It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I draw Mons. I certainly draw a lot of Mons. It's a you! It's a you. I know you. I remember you. I remember you, friend. I have a good memory. I remember my friends. I remember my friends. He is shiny. That is very funny. He is shiny. I think it's crazy that the most common shiny colors are like the ugliest colors. Like, damn. Can't we have pretty colors? Can't we have some freaking pretty colors? Like, why is it everybody gotta be green? Why is everybody gotta be green? Everybody's got to be green. All the shinies are the worst colors you've ever seen, and it's like, this is the rare version, and it's like, oh, he's freaking hideous. He's freaking hideous. Alright, this is his sack. His sack. Oh, wait, I think this is under, so I can just do a straight line. And then Gengar is gonna be sitting on it. Gengar is gonna be sitting on it. That sounds disgusting, but that's what's gonna be happening. That sounds disgusting. Ooh, and I want to have the red. I want to fix this. I try to fix things as I see them so I don't get overwhelmed with mistakes at the end. Because I will go insane if I just see a bunch of mistakes right at the end. Does the Gengar... I guess it's a small Gengar. We're going to go with it's a little Gengar. It's a very little Gengar and a very big, I almost called him a dildo bird. Deli bird. It's a very big deli bird. Oh, good heavens. Dildo bird. Dildo bird. Dildo bird. Ooh, hell yeah. I need to get some OCs going. I haven't drawn OCs or had OCs in a long time. Well, I'm trying to play D&D, so I'm really trying to come up with a D&D character right now. But it's so hard to pick. It is so hard to freaking pick your D&D characters. Like, I don't know what I want. And I definitely don't want to be like someone who looks like they're trying to make like a freaking Mary Sue. Oops, that looked bad. So I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard. I should make an OC Pokemon trainer. Ooh. Ooh. I should make an OC Pokemon trainer. That is what I should do. That is what I should do. I'm going to draw a line under here so I can just connect it. And then this one, this arm will go over that. Alright. Alright. This is a very purple Gengar, but I think it works. I think it works. He's very purple. This is cute. I think this is going to be a cute little drawing. You made a new OC today. That's awesome. That is awesome. Can you tell us about it? I'm very curious. I haven't had an OC in so long. I miss it. I miss having an OC and just drawing them outfits and stuff. I have to get back into it. It's so fun, and it's so freeing to just have something for yourself. See you later, Cyborg. See you later. See you later. It's fun to have everything, like, your own character and build your own world. I always wished I could write better, because I would have loved to write fan fiction. I would have freaking loved writing fanfics. I would have loved it. But I never felt like I could write good enough to do fanfics. So I did not. Which is kind of dumb. Like, even if I can't write that well, who cares? Gengar has red eyes, yeah. I like how I have him on the screen, and I was like, what color are his eyes? What color are his eyes? I don't know. I drew him once with red and yellow eyes, and I don't know where that came from. Maybe Coughing or Haunter or something. I have no idea where that came from. I don't know where that came from. I should draw Coughing and Haunter at some point. Oopsie. Oopsie. I feel like I'm definitely improving in my, like, Pokemon drawing abilities, though. I feel like I'm getting a little better. Ooh! That is adorable. I love cargo pants, and I love a rainbow bead bracelet. That is very cute. That sounds exactly like how I would wear. Like, what I would wear. I always love having, like, dumb accessories. I always have... Of course, I took them off to draw, but I have this frog ring I wear all the time. So, and I love accessories. I feel like they make OCs like feel more real when they have like a lot of silly accessories. Feels more real because most people have stuff like that. Most people always have their little accessory they wear all the time. I love it. I love it. Speaking of Smiley though, I'm scared because well, I'm not scared, but this is not related to the OC, but it's from the back rooms. There's a Smiley character that jump scares you so bad. Oh my gosh, it was terrifying. It was terrifying. It was so scary. Let me see. Automatic. The backrooms games are so freaking scary. Oh hell yeah! 100%ing feels so good. It makes if I don't 100% something, I never feel like I got my money's worth. I don't feel like I got my money's worth. I got 100%. Zolly, am I saying it right? Zoli. I think Zoli sounds right. Zoli. That's hell yeah. Hell yeah. I miss those days. Never stop drawing OCs. That's the magic dies when you stop drawing OCs. I was reading fic up until very recently. People were always like, I can't believe you're like 25 or older reading fic, and I was like, I like fic, man. I like it. It makes me happy. It makes me freaking happy. I like to do things that make me happy. Alright, he has another arm. I was like, something's missing, and then I remember I was like, oh wait, Gengar has 2 arms. Gengar, in fact, has 2 arms. He's got 2 little arms. He's got weird hands. They're like little nubs. He's got like little nub hands. Alright. Oh no, fit. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I want his hand to be sticking straight out like that. It looks kind of weird. Yeah, I don't really like that. It's sticking straight out. It's kind of weird. I think it should be more like, maybe like that. Maybe a little more like curvaceous. So he's chilling. I pronounced it right. Okay, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. That sounded more right when I said it. That sounded right. I love that he's like sitting on his stuff, and maybe I'll do like a you know in anime when like a character's kind of annoyed and they have like those red things show up over their head and it's like maybe he'll have like I think it looks like this. I think it's like this. It's like kind of like that. Does anyone know what that is? Am I crazy? Did I make that up? Did I make that up? I hope I did not. And he would have his teefies. Angie! He's Angie! He's like, get off my freaking tail, man! Get off my freaking tail! Get off me tail! Get off me tail, man! He's Angie! He's an angry boy! He looks like such a sweet pea. I'm very surprised that he even possesses the quality of anger. He even possesses that quality is shocking. He's just a little dude. Just a dude. Just a dude. I'm really loving these weird combinations of Pokemon, actually. This is very fun. So if anyone's got other ones later, I will consider it. Relic was awesome and gifted 10 subs, so I have to make this very cool. I gotta make this drawing very cool and fun. If I had an OC, I wonder what I would name them right now. I have no idea. If I had an OC, I think Adam Driver would have been amazing as Snape. I don't have a problem with race swapping, but I do think that they should consider making more movies with new characters of different races, if that makes any sense. Like they deserve new characters. Everybody deserves their character that's like fully like them, you know what I mean? So I just feel like why not make new characters? Not for Harry Potter, because I guess you can't for Harry Potter, but like new Disney princesses and new stuff. Like I don't know, that's what I think about it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, but I will see you when I see you. I'm excited to see you again. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. I think Adam Driver would have been an amazing Snape, though. I think he would have been an amazing Snape. And I do kind of feel like it's kind of like a classic, like just a classic Snape look. So, like, I don't know. I guess they'll get him the long wig. I can't judge before I see it. Like I said, I have no problem with race swapping. It's not that. It's just that I hope that he can do a good job. Because Adam Driver would have been really good today. Thank you so much. They're Dutch braids. So they go up all the way to the top. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm just drawing Mons. I'm drawing Pokemons. I'm having a fun time drawing some Mons. I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. And I appreciate you complimenting my art. That is very kind. Thank you. Gracias. And thanks for joining the chat. It makes me happy when new names pop up and I get to know people. It makes me very happy. Makes me happy. All right, am I doing this on the wrong layer? Nope, see, I'm an idiot. I always do that on the wrong layer and then I can't erase it. Because I want to be able to erase that, but, sometimes I'm a ding-dong and I do things on the wrong layer. Or the same layer, which is worse. Okay, so I love that this guy, he's just, like, getting pissed off. But I feel like because it's a Gengar, he's, like, afraid. So he's, like, doesn't want to say anything, but he's, like, pissed. He's like, no, get off my stuff. Gengar would scare the heck out of me. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Since you're new to the chat, I gotta ask, who's your favorite Pokemon? I ask everybody their favorite Pokemon, but they seem to change a lot. People seem to change a lot. What's everybody's favorite Pokemons? What's everybody's favorite Mons? Mine is always gonna be Psyduck. I get asked a lot mine, and mine is Psyduck, because, I get asked a lot mine. That was some grammar. Mine's Psyduck, because I like that he has headaches. Oh, that's weird. I'm sorry. I don't know why it would do that. I have no idea why it would do that. I think that I have to check my settings. Perhaps it's something in my settings. Mayhaps. But I don't think I could change it while I'm, like, I think it's a latency thing. But I think that I have to fix it when I'm, like, on the, on YouTube. I think I have to fix it. Oh, I think I'll go fix it. But I don't think I can fix it while I'm streaming. So I'm very sorry about that. I mean, I draw so much Pikachu. Wait, I gotta show you. Because I have, let me go, probably in my doodles thing. I guess it's my doodles. I have so many, wait, where are all my Pikachu drawings? I just said, oh, there's a Pikachu. I draw a lot of Pikachu. Oh, that is really, really cute. That is very cute. I feel kinship with him. Now I'm just on a mission to find my Pikachu drawings. There's another Pikachu. I draw a lot of Pikachu. Sorry, I had to tell you that. I got very excited. But it's weird, because I have so many drawings of Pikachu, and I don't know where they are right now. I feel like I've pushed, like, sometimes I offload my, offload all my drawings, and then I can't find them after, and I freak out, and it turns out they're in my Google Drive. Google Drive. Dragonite is very funny to me. I think Dragonite is a funny boy. No worries. I mean, not everyone gets into Pokemon. Honestly, I'm not as into the games as much as I'm into the art. I love Pokemon art, and I just love, thank you! I just love, drawing Pokemon characters. Like, it's just fun for me. So, I mean, I get that. I'm not huge into the games. Oh, I'm not big into the games. I just love it. I just love drawing them. Delibird, I think, would be very scared of Gengar, and I don't think Delibird would say anything about Gengar being, like, sitting on his stuff. I think he'd be like, okay, alright, I guess that's what we're doing, because I think he would be scared, because Gengar's kind of scary. I like ghost types, because I think they're fun, but I prefer them more around Halloween. Like, I feel like they're more like a Halloween Pokemon. Like I like to paint them. I painted a really cool Gengar as a Halloween decoration once. Like a really big one. But, I don't know. I think mine favorite, like, type changes depending on the season. I think it's so weird. What's the one that's, like, a goblin? It's, like, looks like a goblin, but it's classified as a fairy type. I don't know who it is, though. Mimikyu! Mimikyu is super cute. Mimikyu is super, super cute. I love him. He looks so, like, anxious. He has anxious energy, which is funny because he doesn't seem like he's supposed to be anxious, but he looks anxious. He looks very anxious. He looks like a nervous dude. I'm trying to think how I want to shade this guy. Like, if I want the shading to be, what side I want the shading to be on. If I'm silent, it's just because I'm trying to figure out the shading. I just will forever love Psyduck. I think Psyduck's gonna be my favorite forever. Till I die. Cyborg. I'm saying Cyborg because I'm thinking of Teen Titans. Because Teen Titans is, I really want to draw some Teen Titans stuff. So, like, now I have Teen Titans on the mind. Mimikyu, I think Mimikyu's more cute than creepy. But I get that it's supposed to be, like, cute / creepy, I think. I think it's supposed to be both. I think it's supposed to be a little cute, a little creepy. Little cute, little creepy. Little cute and a little creepy. Shading white is such a freaking challenge sometimes, because it's like you have to you can't really show the where the light is hitting white when you're shading white. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of rough. Shading Gengar is super easy, and then shading this guy is hard. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I think that he'll have like under here he'll have like something like that. Ah! This is hard. This is hard. Shaving white is shaving white. What you would think I don't know how to speak. Shaving white. It's hard. It is tough. It is tough. I kind of want to give him blush. Like maybe he's so upset that he's like kind of like blushing a little bit, like, don't touch me. Maybe he's blushing a bit. Maybe he's blushing a tad. No, this shading looks really bad. It's just too dark, I think. I think I'm gonna change the white to like a more off-white. That's a good idea. I'll put a very simple background. I think that's what I'll do. I also have to, I think I'm gonna change it from white to like a because that's not really white. If I color pick, it's more like this light purple, but I might push it and do like more of like this reddish. And I can still make it look white, but just shade kind of like on top of that, if that makes any sense. Like make it look white, but it's not actually white. I'm very curious about your OC lore, so I feel like you have to, you definitely have to put in the comments, because I like hearing, like, the backstories of people's OCs. I like hearing how they get made. I like hearing how they get made and, like, what they're all about. And, like, the worlds, too. I love world building. World building is goated. World building is goated. I love that people can just come up with stories. People are so freaking creative. It's awesome. People are just creative, man. People can come up with stories and just, like, do anything with them. The brain is a powerful vessel. That's why I'm not team AI. I think the brain is very powerful. We got to use our creative brains, man. We got to use our creative brains to make stuff. Making stuff feels good. I had kind of an argument on Twitter with someone, and I felt bad, but they were like getting very upset that I didn't like AI. I don't know. They were getting pretty upset that I didn't like AI, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't like AI. You can't make me like AI. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I don't want to talk like political. It's just my preference. I'm not an AI person. I'm not an AI person. It's not for me. Not for me. I used to be worried more about AI taking my jobs and stuff, but then at the same time, it's like the people who are going to use AI for their jobs are not the same people that are going to hire Illustrator. So I don't really think that it's a problem in that regard. I think it bothers me more just because I like creativity. I like things that people come up with. AI scares me a little bit. Like, it scares me for my small jobs, because a lot of my jobs are, like, tiny jobs, and I worry about those people just switching to AI and being like, screw you, I'm not paying you anymore. But for big companies, I know that they would not, they wouldn't do that, but, like, it just scares me that, like, people have no faith in themselves. Like, I feel like so much of the AI is, like, because someone who was arguing with me about AI, they were like, well, not everybody has talent, and, like, and I was like, AI, like, you don't need talent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people used to believe in themselves, and I feel like AI makes it so people don't really believe in themselves as much. I feel like it's like taking away people's confidence that they can learn things. Like, people are so smart and they can learn anything, you know? But AI makes it seem like you need a robot to do stuff for you, which is crazy. I have a lot of confidence in people. I believe that people are very smart and powerful and can do a lot of things. I apparently can't color this freaking dude, but you know what I can actually? Because I'm just gonna, like, make it so that you can kind of see the purple below him. I have an idea. I've got an idea. It's people use, but what scares me is just that people have such little faith in themselves. People don't have a lot of confidence, and that kind of scares me. This looks a little scary right now, but trust me, it's getting there. I'm figuring it out as I go. I mean, we can't control it, and I cried about AI many times because I was really worried it was gonna, like, take all my work. But at the same time, it's like the people, like I said, people who are hiring illustrators are typically not gonna use AI, because they are looking for, like, a different type of thing. But regardless of the work thing, it makes me more sad. It just makes me sad. I want people to believe in themselves, and, like, this person was like, well, I'm not going to bother drawing because I won't be good at it. And it's like, that's not the point, you know? You can, first of all, anybody can get better at anything. And, like, even if I think there's like levels of natural talent, but like just because you can't do something good doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Like that's not the point of doing anything. If I only did things that I was good at, I would do like nothing. You know? I think that's a bad way of doing things. Think you should do things to enjoy them and to like make something yourself. And it just makes me sad that people don't want to do that anymore. It just makes me sad. I want people to enjoy making things. I want people to enjoy making stuff. That makes me happy. I love making things. I love making things. That's why like when I get to do crafts with little kids and stuff, they're just awesome because they get so excited. They get so excited and they're like not like embarrassed. They're just excited and it's so sweet. It is very sweet. I think he's looking a little better now. He looks a little crazy still, but like we're getting there. We're getting there. But this guy was very mad and he was like your AI is going to take your job and like you should be happy about it because you'll have time to learn other things. And I was like, whoa, relax. Relax now. Relax. Also, it's a crazy thing to, like, want someone's job to get taken. Like, even if I hate someone, I'm not like, oh, I hope AI takes your job. I hope AI takes your job. Well, I did kind of say that, but that's not what I meant. I kind of said, because people were, like, saying that it was stupid for artists to get upset about AI taking their jobs, and I was like, damn, I hope you're this relaxed when it takes your job. That's all I said. Sorry, this got, like, dark. This got dark. This got dark. I don't know why I'm talking about AI. AI is like the one thing that turns me like emo. AI makes me emo. AI makes me an emo person. I'm also totally in an echo chamber. Like everyone I know hates AI, so I forget that some people like it. I forget because all of my friends are like art friends, you know? I forget that some people even like AI. AI is good for some things though, like medical stuff and like science and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I also, people are going to get so scammed. Like, old people, oh my god, they're going to get scammed. Old people are going to get scammed like crazy with the AI stuff. They are going to get screwed over. Because some of the pictures and stuff, it looks so real. It's crazy. It's a crazy. It's a crazy. Okay. This looks still a little crazy, but it's getting there. I promise it's getting there. I promise. Maybe it's not. Maybe I am crazy. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Why are you gay? That's my favorite freaking soundbite. I say it every stream. I'm always sitting here like, why are you gay? Why are you gay? My parents on WhatsApp? Oh, yeah, literally. My parents, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm terrified of what's going to happen when my parents get hit with AI scams. Like, it's going to be like a picture of me, and like a bad AI picture of me in a jail cell, and my parents are gonna get a text like, if you want to save your daughter, you have to send us $100,000, and my parents are gonna do it. My parents are gonna be like, okay. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared AI is gonna destroy them. I mean, most old people are just like, I've watched those videos of old people who are like, I'm dating Johnny Depp, and I get scared. And they give away their kids' inheritances and stuff to like fake Johnny Depp scammers, and I'm like, damn. If my mom did that, I'd have a nervous breakdown. Hi again. Hello, hello, hello. I would love to make a game. I would freaking love to do that. I would love that. I don't think it's in my cards, but it would be awesome. It would be freaking awesome. It would be awesome. Holy shit. That is insane. Man, parents told us that we should be afraid of people, but like, then they go and trust everybody. Parents are something else. They're like, be scared of everyone. And then they're like, I'm going to give my bank account information to a stranger. I'm going to give my bank account information to a complete stranger. That would have been crazy if your dad lost all his money like that. That would have been so sad. But at the same time, if I was you and my parent did that, I'd be like, are you insane? They would have got a firm talking to. A firm freaking talking to. That's for sure. That's for sure. That is for sure. I would have probably been, like, are you crazy? Are you freaking nuts? I would have been very scared. I like Reddit a lot. I enjoy Reddit. Reddit is like anything else. There's really good people on Reddit, and there's really bad stuff on Reddit. It just depends on what you look up, but you know, I love Reddit. I'm a Reddit fan. I'm a Reddit fan. I like Reddit. Reddit is goated. And whenever I have a problem, Reddit fixes it for me. Reddit always helps me with my problems. So I can't say anything bad about it. Yeah, scamming is very scary. Scamming is scary. Like I can laugh about some of it cuz some of it is so obvious that I'm like how is this possible? But it's also really sad. It's also really sad. Like I shouldn't laugh about it, but in my head I'm like how can you think you're dating Johnny Depp? How can you think you're dating Johnny Depp? My mom almost fell for one of those scams, like a McAfee one, and she was trying to give them control of her computer and I was like, "Stop." No, anybody can get scammed. It's just like some people fall for scams that I'm like, how could you fall for that? But literally anybody can fall for scams. I almost fell for a scam recently. Someone emailed me saying that my account was gonna get shut down on X and like that I needed to like talk to them on Discord and all this crazy stuff. And for a moment, I actually believed it. Like I actually was like, oh no, I'm gonna lose my account. And then I'm like, what am I stupid? But like I believed it, so it can happen to anybody. Scams for sure can happen to anyone. It is very scary how easy they are to happen to people. It is scary. How easy they are to happen to people? What am I talking about? I'm so glad you like it so far. It's not done yet, but I'm getting there. I'm so glad you like it so far. I'm very, very glad. I'm very, very glad. No one is above getting spammed, though. I don't know. I've never had problems on Reddit, but I don't have to like I don't have to use it that often. Like, I use it to look at stuff, but I don't ever leave comments on Reddit, so I could not tell you. Well, that's true, but sometimes you panic. Like, when I got that message saying I was going to lose my account, it was from... So, someone hacked a big account with, like, 2 million, Or it was like... Oops, that's wrong. He doesn't have that. It had, like, 2 million followers or something, and then they were the ones messaging me, and they were like, I got my friends to it's for funsies. He's just sitting on it to annoy him. He's just sitting on it to annoy him. He's sitting on it to he's sitting on his tail backpack thing. He's chilling. He's just chilling. Ooh, he looks deformed, but he's just chilling. He's chilling. Yeah, no, I got scared. Like when you're sorry, my attention span is really bad. You know, it's scary. It's scary. Like you freak out and then afterwards you're like, "What? Like what was I even thinking?" But you don't realize you're being stupid until too late. Until it's too late. Because I was like about to give this person my X sign in. Like I almost gave them my Twitter sign in. Like a dingus. Like a freaking dingus. That is very funny. That is very funny. I am sorry that happened to those people, but you were only 12. You were only 12 years old, so you know. You were only 12, so it's not so bad. If you were older, then I'd say you were naughty, but you're just 12. Did you take a lot of stuff? Did you take a lot of stuff? Did you get anything good? Ah! Merge down. Clipping mask. Did you get anything good? Ooh, I used to like RuneScape. I used to like the shrimp. I used to like catching shrimp and cooking shrimp. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. It was very fun. It was very fun. I used to be into catching and cooking shrimp. I sucked so bad at RuneScape. I always got beat up on RuneScape. I always got beat up. What time is it? I'm guessing you're in Norway. What time is it in Norway? I'm guessing you're in Norway from your typing and from your the fact that you're going to that island. I'm guessing, but maybe you're not. Maybe I'm making a judgment. I couldn't remember if you said that you had if you were. I couldn't remember. Okay. He would be making a darker one. What? Oh damn! It's late. Oh, maybe. Oh no, that's late. It is late. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sorry I'm keeping you up, but hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it's worth it. That's too dark. That's too dark. Hi! How are you doing? Sorry, that was the weirdest way of saying that. How are you doing? I don't know I'm speaking like a crazy person today. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Leilani. I like your name. It's very pretty. It's a pretty name. It's a pretty name. I'm drawing Pokemons. Drawing lots of Pokemons. Illustrating Pokemon friends. Let me see. I'm gonna do it like this, and then I think I will copy like this. Peace. I couldn't remember the sign that, what's his face? There was the Spock sign. I was struggling with that so much yesterday. The Spock one that's like, is it like this? Is the Spock one like this? Or the Vulcan hand sign thing? I remember when I was a kid, there was like a rumor that only like 1% of people could do that. Meanwhile, literally every single person in the world could go like that. Like I don't does anyone else, did their school have like a rumor that very few people could do that? Ooh, I think it's Lily's also a beautiful name. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Picasso. Picasso. I love unique spellings. They make me happy. They make me happy. I'm sure your parents have good reason for doing that. However, hello, how are you? I'm sure your parents have good reason for doing that. However, TikTok is addictive. So your parents are probably secretly addicted to TikTok. Your parents are probably secretly addicted to TikTok because it's very addictive. It's very addictive. Oh wait. I mixed something up. I don't know what I mixed up. I'm sorry. Whatever I mixed up, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, your mom can't do it? Oh, I can't move my ears. I can't move my ears, but I thought that everybody could do this. I thought that everybody could do that. I thought this was like a very basic like thing. Well, not like I thought everyone could do it. It's just like I always thought it was like a rumor because people were like only a small amount of people could do that, and I was like, no way, everybody could do it. So I'm very shocked. I'm sure. Sometimes I feel like it's when people claim they saw the dress as blue and black, and they're pretending. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm like, no way, because the dress to me was always white and gold. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe I have webbed fingers. Are my fingers webbed? No, they're not webbed. It's yellow. It's white and gold. Oh no, it's blue and black. Oh my god, it's blue and black. It's blue and black. The dress was blue and black. Oh my god, that was so stupid. It was. I've never seen the dress as white and gold. I got mixed up. The dress is blue and black. Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't know if the hand thing is rare or not. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it might be. Some people can't do it for some reason. I guess it just depends on your dexterity, maybe. If you have good dexterity or not. It was black and blue. The dress, it was black and blue. It was anyone who said they saw white and gold either has. Oh my god! Thank you so much for resubbing for 2 months. Hold on. Thank you, tachos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Anyone who says they saw white and gold was lying. They were lying for attention or something. Because what the heck? It was black and blue. It was freaking black and blue. It was a freaking black and blue. That's just crazy to me. I'm like, why you know that song where it's like why the fuck you lying, why you always lying? That's how I feel when people say let's fucking go IR or XR. I'm too old for whatever that is. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you if you explain what those are, but I'm too old to actually know what they are because I'm ancient. I'm an ancient entity. I'm 7,000 years old, man. I'm 700 years old. I might as well be. That's how the kids see me. That's how kids see me. Oh, I would like to be extended release again, but I am freaking I am currently on instant release because there's always like what is that word where you can't get it? Frick, what is that word? There's always a like it's hard to get. It's hard to get. It's hard to get. I have ADHD. Listen to me talk. Listen to me talk. I am an IR girl. Literally, yeah, it's the shortage. I had to swap. I was like, they were like, well, you might not be able to get it some months, and I was like, nope, it's not gonna work for me. I need to have it, but I don't like it as much because it doesn't last. It doesn't last nearly as long, and it doesn't. I don't know. It just. I mean, I know that it's not supposed to last as long, but it doesn't last, like, the whole day. I don't know. I feel like it's stronger, but it doesn't last. Yeah, it's kind of like a back order. Like, they tell me to take it twice a day, and I'm like, I could definitely take it 3 times a day. Because it doesn't last that long. It doesn't last that long. It should last longer. Maybe I just sound like a crackhead, and I'm like, I need more Adderall. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm on the highest amount that they can give. Like, the highest, like dosage that they'll give me. They won't give me any more. They won't give me any more. ADHD kids rise up. I was so ADHD as a kid that they sent me to a special needs camp. They sent me to special needs camp. They were like, this kid is too crazy. This kid's too crazy. Coffee and Coke, like Coke is in like Diet Coke? Or Coke is in like, well, not diet, not that yours would be Diet Coke, but like, you know what I mean, like soda Coke? Or like the naughty Coke. Naughty Coke. Naughty Coke. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always that song goes hard. That song goes crazy hard. Oh, I did not know that. I only know the Why the Fuck You Lying song, and I love the video for it where he's like, it goes hard. It goes hard. I like that you clocked me as a stimulant user immediately. That's very funny. You clocked me immediately. I never tried any of the other things. Some people tell me Vyvanse are the better ones, and I'm like, I don't know, because I did not get put on Vyvanse. They tried to put me on Concerta, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Get the hell out of here. I miss Vine, man. I miss Vine. Vine was a time. But when people say that TikTok is nothing compared to Vine, I'm like, I don't know, man. You should rewatch some old Vines because well, they tried. They freaking tried. They said, well, because I don't know what the reason was. It was like a different doctor, and they were trying to put me on Concerta, and I was like, literally, no. Literally, that's not happening, love. It's not happening, love. No. No. Yeah. I'm not doing that. She was like, what if you try Concerta and take a planner? And I was like, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Give me my damn medication. Give me my medication. Yeah. I mean, I would say that if it's affecting her life, it's worth getting it checked. Because for me, mine is so bad that, like, if I don't have medication, I can't function. Like, I'm not, like, a functioning person without medication. Which, you know, is very hard. Like, I wish that I got medication earlier than I did. Because I used to get bad grades and stuff. And it wasn't really because I didn't want to do the work or I couldn't do the work. It was, I just couldn't focus. I couldn't focus. So, like, maybe when she's a little older, if it's still bad, it's worth getting checked out. It's worth getting checked out. It's worth it. Yeah, Vine videos, I think people have fond memories of them, and I did too, but they're pretty cringe. Like, they're not like as good as people remember them. And I love them, but it's people talk about them like they're the greatest thing ever, and I'm like, you do not remember them because they're cringe. They are cringe. They are cringe. Literally, it's really sad. I look back and I'm like, damn, I could have probably done so many cool things if I was medicated, like, as a child and not, like, as a young adult. Like, as a late teenager, young adult. I could have probably done way more stuff. Like, I just couldn't focus. I would cry at night because I could not get my work done. I would literally be like, I cannot focus. Please help me. And my teachers were like, I don't know. And I was like, I'm so stupid. Please help me. But then I wasn't stupid. I just needed medicine. Oh, I just needed medicine. This is, like, coming out horribly, but I feel bad because I want it to look really good. So I'm going to work on Gengar for a little bit. I think that there's probably a lot of people out there who can't reach their full potential because of it. There's also people who abuse the hell out of the pills, but that's not good either. Because I had a family member who was addicted to them, and she was, like, really bad. She got pretty bad. No, I'm not saying every kid should be medicated, but I think that I should have been. Like, they put me in special needs camp before they gave me medicine. Like, I think that it should be on a case-by-case basis. And, like, not every kid has it so bad that they need that. Some kids can just get away with, like, extra help or, like, a non-stimulant. I think that it's just always worth looking into if it's, like, really affecting the kid's life. Like, for me, it was, like, really, really affecting my life. Yeah. Dude, my glasses, I needed glasses since I was a little kid, and my parents kept putting it off, and I was, like, walking into walls. And then finally, when I was, like, 8 years old, then they took me to get glasses, but I needed it for years. It sucks needing something and not getting it, because you look back years later, and you're like, damn, that could have really helped me. That could have really freaking helped me. But I cannot say, I'm not, like, give every kid tons of medication. That's not what I'm saying, but, like, definitely if a kid is struggling, it's worth looking into, because I would have rather had long-term effects than, like, had the problems that I have, or, like, have failed classes and felt like I was stupid. Literally, I was at special needs camp making bracelets, making, like, 1,000 bracelets a day, and that's, like, all I would do. I feel the same about my pills. My pills saved my life. And not just that, I also take Abilify, and Abilify has made my life, like, infinitely better. like infinitely better. I was like not leaving the house for a while because had so many problems with like other people seeing me, and I just like felt so bad about myself. I didn't want to be seen by anybody, and I needed medication. And I was like, everyone was like, don't get on medicine, don't get on medicine, it'll ruin your life. And no, it's technically an antipsychotic, but they use it for OCD. So that's what I'm taking it for. It's also for OCD and bipolar. It's not an SSRI. They use it in conjunction. Like they also have me on an SSRI, but oh hey House of Arrows, they it's not an SSRI. It's technically an antipsychotic. I don't know what type of medication it is. It does something with your dopamine. They use it for schizophrenic people, but like that's at a higher dose. For OCD, they use it at a low dose. So I take a low dose. But my OCD is was pretty bad, and I was like not leaving my house because I was like everyone's staring at me and judging me and insulting me. And then I was like, oh, I'm insane. I need to get help. But there were so many people like, don't get on medicine, don't get on medicine. And meanwhile, medicine kind of saved my life. So, you know, some people need it. Not everybody needs medicine, but some people do need medicine. Some people really need this stuff. Yeah, it's Abilify literally saved my life. More than I love Adderall made it so I can work and like function as a human being. I hope I don't get banned because I'm not trying to promote anything, but like Abilify made it so I could leave my house and be like a human being in society. Because I was like, if I leave my house, everybody outside is thinking I'm a monster. That literally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I mean, they might be bad for hormones, but it's like, but if I have to choose between having bad hormones or like being able to leave my house, I choose being able to leave my house. Like, I understand they sometimes have bad effects for sure, but for me, it's definitely, I need to be able to function. Like, I can't worry about, like, possible side effects if I can't function, you know? They do affect your sexual situations, so that is very true. I know a lot of people who have that problem. But I think a lot of people who don't need medicine or anti-medicine. Yeah, sure, lots of people can live without medicine. It really depends on the person and how severe it is and how much it impacts your life. If you have very bad, it's a spectrum like anything. Like it's like anything. Some people need medicine and some people don't. It really depends on the person. For me, I could say I spent 2 years of my life doing nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean literally bedrotting for years of my life. I went years of my life, like the past couple of years, I was not even drawing. I literally was not even drawing. I could not I could not get myself to do anything, and I just thought I was super lazy. But it turns out I was not super lazy. Like, I knew this since I was younger, but I thought I could live without no, that was like a couple years ago. I would say like 24, 25. I was doing nothing. 26, I was doing literally bedrotting. I was not functioning as a human being. It was bad because I was like not wanting to take any medicine. So I was depressed. My OCD was bad. All of my problems were bad because I was not wanting to take medicine. So for me, I need the medicine. I need it. I don't think everybody has to be on medicine. I think a lot of medicine is probably overprescribed, but also it's really simplistic for people to be like, oh, no one needs it. It's easy to say no one needs it if you don't need it. I'm not saying that to be like negative to you. Like, I'm not saying you particularly, but like there are a lot of people who say, oh, no one needs it, but like they don't need it, so they don't understand. They don't get it. I got my pills when I was like an older teen, but then I stopped taking them and I couldn't get them prescribed again because I didn't have insurance. And so I wasn't taking any pills, and I just did nothing. I did nothing. And I'm not kidding when I say I have no achievements for those years of my life. It's very sad. It makes me sad to think about, but you know, that's life. I'm trying to make up for it now. But I wish if I had drawn all those years, I'd be so much better at drawing. Like, damn, what a waste. What a waste. If only I was drawing all that time. If only. Xbox achievements, yes, I was so... Okay, one of the things I did when I was rotting like that was I played The Witcher. I 100%ed The Witcher, and all I did was sit in my room all day, play The Witcher, and eat sweet potatoes. And my parents were like, what the hell is going on with this kid? Like, what the hell is going on with this kid? I would literally just play The Witcher all day and then go to bed. And I needed to like pay for my life at this point, so I was just working for my family's business and like being a total like that's all I did was work for my family's business and just was like totally didn't leave my house. It was a bad time. But like I'm fine talking about it because it's not like Like, some people would be embarrassed. Oh, thank you. I did get through it. I was working, but like working. Like, my parents would throw me a job occasionally so that I like would feel like I had to do something, so I would have an excuse to like put clothes on. But like, I was not working like outside of my house. It was like working for my parents' business because they just wanted me to get up and do something. I was not like a functioning human being. I was like a hikikomori because I have very bad I'm also not afraid to say I have like very bad self-esteem issues, or I did before I got on the Abilify. And so like I would did not want anyone to see me or to like leave my house. I was like a hikikomori. Like, I really was. I ate so much sweet potato. I was eating like when I was doing this, I was eating like lots of freaking sweet potatoes. All I was eating was sweet potatoes. It was like weirdly obsessed with sweet potatoes at that time. It was weird. But thank you. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not embarrassed about it because people go through stuff. I think it's like people hiding it, that they went through hard times, so that they so other people feel like it's just them and they don't want to talk about it. But like, everybody goes through hard times. I was going through a mentally hard time, but now I feel great. Now I feel very happy and good. So I just had to get through that hard time. I just had to get through a hard time. I almost became the cheesy potato woman, but just with sweet potatoes. Literally just with sweet potatoes. All I was eating was sweet potatoes and playing The Witcher. I was going sicko mode. I was addicted to The Witcher like so hard, and then I was like trying to get all the endings, and my parents literally forced me to move out. They were like, "You can't live like this," so they forced me to move to Florida. So that's what was going on. My parents are like, yeah, you've got to move to Florida, love. You've got to get out of this damn house." Oh yeah, pills are not a quick fix. For me, the only things that was a quick fix, like pill wise, would have been like that I like was able to function. Like Adderall like made it so that I was able to like get out of bed and draw. So that was a kind of a quick fix. But Abilify is not like that. You still have to work on stuff. Like, I've been to talk therapy too, but I will say medicine is very helpful. Medicine is very helpful. Abilify literally, it like, my brain was so bad. Like, my brain was just constant OCD thoughts, like constant. And then it was like, I took Abilify and then like the thoughts just went away. The really bad thoughts just like disappeared. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Because it's an antipsychotic. It takes thoughts out of your head. It just made me feel like all the bad things I was thinking were silly and that I was wasting my time, and like it was focusing on dumb stuff. And like with OCD, if you have a lot of thoughts, sometimes it's like you just can't get them out of your head. Like, but now they come and they go. It's really cool. I sound like a drug salesman. I'm not trying to sell drugs. I promise. I'm not selling drugs. I'm just grateful that I found something that works for me. And I was like a hikikomori. Like, I really, really was. Like, I was, like, afraid to leave my house. I did not try Ritalin. I never tried Ritalin. I've only done, I don't like saying it like that. I've only tried, or been put on Adderall. That's the only stimulant I've ever been put on. I've heard good things about the other ones. Like, I know people, like, love Vyvanse, though. I have not tried meth, but apparently Adderall is, like, baby meth. Everyone always tells me it's baby meth. So basically, I guess. I mean, I don't know why people would want to be up for days and days, but sometimes I get it because I'm like getting so much work done around my house or whatever, and I'm like, damn, it'd be so awesome if I could just be awake and never sleep. I think that a lot, actually, though. Like, I'm really enjoying life right now, and I'm always like, I want to sleep as little as possible so I could really enjoy it to the max, but that's probably not a healthy way of looking at it. That's probably a bad way of looking at it. Probably not so good. I think I want Gengar to be like, maybe he'll be like sitting on top of him, so this will be like on top. Maybe he'll be like on top, like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah. Meds, oh my god, that's so sad. That's so sad. OCD is like a beast. OCD is a beast. It's really bad. It's very, and people always think it's just certain things, and I'm like, I wish it was what people thought it was. I really wish it was. OCD will fucking ruin your life. It will ruin your, like, it literally stole years of my life from me, because I was like, if I go into Walmart, everyone's going to start pointing and laughing at me. Everyone at Walmart is going to point and laugh at me, so I cannot go to Walmart. That was how I lived my life for years. Walmart, of all places. Like, the hub of culture, apparently. The hub of culture. Yeah, that's true. I will say talk therapy for me was very, very expensive, and I could see why people don't do it because it doesn't work as well as medicine, and it's very, very expensive. Like it's so much money to go to talk therapy where it's like most people just can't afford that. I like had to have help from my parents because and they only helped me because I was like I was not living. Like I was like a full blown hikikomori, like as close as possible. I was as close as possible as like a white girl can get. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I messed up this sack, like this part of the sack. Oh crap. Oh crap. I gotta fix that. I got to fix that. I'm very envious of people who've never had any mental problems. I envy them. Yeah. Yeah, the dark holes really suck. But when you come out, you do come out with good you do learn a lot. You do learn a lot. I mean, I definitely feel like I appreciate life more. I mean, it's just crazy looking back at it when you're not in those spaces and be like, how could I have lived like that? It's just crazy. It's like, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, though. But I definitely felt like, damn, I can't believe I lived like that. Like, damn, ho, you live like this? Like that meme? Like that meme where it's like, damn, bitch, you live like this? That's what it feels like. Like, why was I afraid to go to Walmart? Why was I afraid to go to freaking Walmart, of all places? Why Walmart? I mean, it wasn't just Walmart. Like, I didn't want to go in public and be seen by anybody because I just was so afraid. I was afraid. I was afraid. Every time the restream sends a chat, I'm like trying to read it, and then I'm like, oh wait, that is my own message. That is my own message. That is my own message. This is like way too shading heavy for me, this drawing, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Oh wait, I just got a message. Oh, me messages is going off. Me messages is going off. Me messages is going off. Let me just do something. I have to just ask someone a question. I might have to go because something just happened, but I will see. I will see. If I go to Walmart, I freaking love Walmart. I'm not laughing at anybody at Walmart. I freaking love Walmart. I freaking love Walmart. I freaking love Walmart. Everything's okay. No, everything's okay. I'm just like, something happened, so I'm just worried. I'm just worried. I'm just a little worried. Let me just check on it. Let me check. Let me check. Ugh. Yeah, I finally just figured out the results of the election. Sorry, someone I know has got like personal stuff going on, and I just gotta check on them. I want to check on them and see if they need me. If they gonna need me, I want to make sure they're okay. I want to make sure they're okay. I'm putting way too much shading on this. This is like way more heavily shaded than I ever go. This is way. I'm not being deported. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not being deported. I'm Puerto Rican. You know what? Let me go. I might come back and stream a little later. I just need to check on this person. I'm very worried. So let me check on them and I will be back. I will be back with the same art. I probably will be back tonight, but I have to check on this person. I love the people in my life. I have to make sure they're okay.